Alright guys, got a new color I'm playing with today. I've already caught fish with it in the Stinger, so now I'm trying it in the Fluke. Let's see if we can catch some fish on it. I'm bringing across a stump over here that I found a few fish on. Oh, had a bite and I missed him. Alright, let's get set back up here. A little bit of current going on here, so I got to throw it to the left of where I want it to be. They run current on this lake, run electricity. Alright, here we go. Across the stump. I got the bait to the stump. There you go. Bam. Bam! I said that like I was scared to say it. I said, Sam says boom. So we're going to be two good ones together, guys. Y'all going to hear a lot of boom and banging. He made a comment to his last video he's going to get with me, but I think he's hunting and doing some other stuff right now. And I told him I was catching fish. I'm still catching them, but we'll find them. It might be next spring before we get together. I don't know. I fished all winter. Good lead mentor. All right, there's the Fluke. And I cut just a touch off of the nose, guys, just so it fits up against this lead here a little better. I'm using a pinch-on weight, one of mine, because, guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't have any jigs with hooks small enough. Got some on the way. Guy contacted me last night. Said he had some coming at me. So, probably by the time y'all see this video, I know by the time you see this video, I'm going to have some jigs, okay? And I'm going to have 4s and 6s and 8s. And the reason I'm going to have those 3 sizes, you can't find them in the stores. The 6 fits the Tweety Bird really good. Bam. I love this school. This school's fired. The 6 fits the Tweety Bird really good. And I was digging through my jigs last night in my jig box at home. I got a jig box here too. But the one I have at home, I'm going to pick him up. He's not that big. And guys, you know what? Most of them are 2s. It's hard to find those 6s. And those yellow-headed ones I use a lot. Jesse knows what I'm talking about. He said he liked the yellow ones. It's the smallest fish I've caught for a while. They were 6s. And I bought these at Walmart, and they was a lucky strike. It was 7 in a box for $1. And I bought all they had, and I've been using them for years. Every time I'd go in there, and they'd have some out, I'd buy a bunch of them. But they're hard to find. A size 6, even the bait shops. But the 6 is what you're going to use on a Tweety Bird. 6 would work on the Fluke. Bam. This is a 4 I'm using right now, size 4. 2, guys, I asked somebody the other day, I said, why does everybody want a 2? And I can use the 2 in the Stinger, and the 2 works good in that 3-inch minnow, right? But I said, why does everybody want that 2? And one of my local friends said, I can tell you why. They're putting the bait on, then they have that extra hook sticking out of the back of the bait. He's probably right at 11. He's probably 10 3/4. He said when they have that extra hook sticking back here, they're putting a minnow on it. I said, well, that don't do me any good. He said, me either, because I don't use minnows. I said, I don't either. You know, I don't. This is a whole nother story, but I was talking to a guy the other day. He said, can't buy any minnows this time of year, because he's fishing with minnows down. I don't know where he bought. He had to go to Bobcats. You got to go to Clarksville, as far as I know, right now. As far as I know, because I don't buy minnows. As far as I know, the closest minnows is 45 minutes from here. So, and he lives over that way. This guy I was talking to probably fishing with minnows, so he probably went over and bought them. Then you got to keep them alive. That's what this guy said. If you got some left over, you want to fish the next day, you got to try to keep them alive. I said, yeah, I know. That's why I don't use minnows. I said, I got into the bait business, and then I fish with stuff I make. And I catch plenty of fish. If I have a guide trip and they want minnows, I'll ask them on the phone when they call. And guys, I don't advertise my guide business. I just guide here and there. I don't want a bunch. I don't have time to do a bunch of them. I got to do 4 or 5 a year, and that's fine with me. But most time it's somebody I know, somebody I've done work for or something like that. And they go, or somebody that's bought a house on the lake, and they want to learn a little bit about crappie fishing. That's usually who I take, a father and a son. And they'll say, I like to have some minnows. My 8-year-old boy wants to use minnows, and that's fine. I'll buy some minnows, but most of the time, the way crappie sit up on this lake, they sit up on docks most of the time in the wintertime, summertime I mean, you can't get a minnow to them. Like these right here are deep, and they're on top of a stump, okay? I'll show you in a minute. All right, let me see if I can catch another one. I'll show you. All right, guys. Bam. It took me 2 casts that time. They're catching on to me. And I'll show them to you. I'll get this fish in. But yeah, guys, if you're using minnows, that's fine. I have nothing against using minnows. I thought about it if I said that. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Nothing against that. I know I got friends that use minnows, and I just don't use them because I don't want to fool with them. And some of y'all that use minnows are going like, yeah, I know. You got to buy a good aerator system. That's right. That's why these guys that fish minnows like has these big round tanks. You know what I'm talking about? Big old tanks. They're probably 10-gallon, they're probably 5 to 7-gallon tanks, maybe. That's a nice fish, guys. That's a real nice fish. Let me see if I can see this color on this one. There it is. So right there's some green. Right there's a little bit of green looking tint. Look, the bluish down here. So there's purple. See that purple right here? I don't know if the camera's catching or not. Yeah, if you watch how you turn him in the sun, you can see some colors on him. And that's why I think a holographic flake really helps out, because it reflects different colors as it moves through the water. All right, guys, let me show you this. I'll show you where they're at. They're on a stump. And what I done was, guys, I started over here, and I just made us turn into this creek, and there's stumps all the way down through here. Stumps down on this end. I'm going to trek some more of these stumps out. There's stumps as far as you can see. As far as I can see down through there, there's stumps on this break. And I'm going to check some more of them out to see if I can find another couple more schools, all right? But that's what I do. I just run around with my depth finder looking. And that's what's great about a live scope or side finder. If you got side find, they're hardest right there. All those right there are crap. That's the stump right there. You see the roots coming out down here? All right, hope that's coming out good for y'all. All right, put this hood down a little bit so it helps you. All right, so that helped some, put that hood down. But if I turn this scope right here, let me turn my scope handle. See the big stump part of the stump there? Right there, you see the roots. See a root going there right there. See, they're holding on stump. There's a little bit of trash right there. I don't know what that is, but they're not on that, are they? They're right on the side of that stump. It's a little ball of them there. It's probably 20 or 30 there. Anyway, they moved. I caught one holler gun. They moved and they came back. I don't know where they went. But what they're waiting for is a school of shad come by. Shad are running up and down these creeks. This is going into that creek. And you could come here tomorrow. They might be here. They might be gone. That's the way that's how it's been for me the last couple of weeks. I've caught a bunch of crappie. And you're going to see a bunch of these videos coming up where I'm chasing school and crappie. And they're moving a lot. And they stop on places like that and rest during the day, in the evening, whatever. I think they feed more at lower light. But you'll see, I'll show you live scope shots of crappie chasing shad in some of my videos. Hey, my name's Dennis, Fishing Lake Country, guys. Throwing the Fluke. This is the first mold I ever bought. It's been a good one, guys. See where I cut this a touch of it off to go against that lead head? Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching Fishing Lake Country. Love the comments. Can't say enough. Sundays are poor to catches. People are leaving numbers on Wednesdays. I comment back to you if you do. And go like, nah, not gonna win nothing here. If I load a video on Wednesdays, and I have loaded video on Wednesdays with giveaways, I'll have it in the title, giveaway, or I'll say it during the video. Guys, leave a number to video. It's a video giveaway. Sundays are poor to catchers, okay? Sundays we do the giveaway. The drawing is on Wednesday nights when I do that. I usually make the draw between 4 and 5. Sometimes it's 5:30 till I get home. But I do it sometimes between 4 and 5 o'clock. Some of y'all ain't leaving numbers to 6, 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. Sorry, doesn't happen. I've got to edit that video. I got to load it to YouTube at night. So I got to get that done, guys. So I got to do it. I got to do it by 5:30. See y'all next time, Fishing Lake Country.